So there you have it. We are complete with the Tenacious Diamond King project. Nobody's going to say the Dodgers didn't get their due in the 2015 Stratomatic card set. We did advanced rules, we did basic rules, and for the first Tenacious Baseball League that I ever ran, I used this card set. The Dodgers won that, beat the Cubs. 6 games, I think it was. And then this project, the Dodgers come out and win 6 in a row and take the title. So, it's over, right? Well, we got one problem. There's 30 teams, and we've got one left. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, teams enter this tournament knowing that they could end up going without a shot as part of the allure of the tournament. But because we're nice people here at Tenacious, Tabletop Baseball Plus, in my Tenacious dugout here, I'm a nice guy. I'm going to give them a chance. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do an as-played game for a couple reasons. So with Pittsburgh, I decided, we're in a time where we don't have baseball. Things are pretty dead as far as sports go. And Yankees fans had one of Pittsburgh's best pitchers that was going to be their ace starting this year, Gerrit Cole. Well, you're not going to see him for a couple months probably. So let's see him here. And I went and looked for a game that he did really well in that 2015 season. And lo and behold, May 22nd, he had a game against the New York Mets where he went 8 1/3 innings. It was his best outing of the year. Guess who pitched in that game for the Mets? Noah Syndergaard. Now, a lot of people are going to know that just recently, some bad news for Syndergaard. Thor ends up with a long-term disability with Tommy John surgery. He's going to be out for at least a year probably. And so this is an opportunity to bring these two guys out here. We don't have any baseball. We don't have any basketball, hockey, whatever you're into. Things are pretty dead as far as that goes. So let's bring out the Mets at the Pirates, PNC Park. I'm going to use the lineups. I'm going to try and use... There weren't many relief pitchers in this game to begin with, but I've tried to come up with the rosters as they were that day. It's not easy. I didn't really want to take a ton of time to do it because this is sort of an add-on. But let's give it a roll out. Just going to have some fun with it. It's basic Stratomatic, just for fun. And let's see if we can duplicate this. The Pittsburgh Pirates won this game 4-1 in real life. So let's see if it comes close with this simulation. Pittsburgh hosting the Mets, May 22nd, 2015, here on Tabletop Baseball Plus. Okay, so here we are with the lineups. Let's go through them real quick as I finish off a little bit of handiwork. All right. So, for the Mets on May 22nd, 2015, your lineup was Granderson in right, Campbell at third base, Lucas Duda at first, Kadire in left, Murphy at second, Flores at short, Lagares in center, Plawecki catching, and Syndergaard on the mound. For the Pirates, they had Josh Harrison at third, Neil Walker second base, and I'll mention all their names since it's since this is their showcase for the most part. The Mets already had their turn. Neil Walker at second, Andrew McCutchen in center, now a Philly. Starling Marte in left, Jung Ho Gong at short, Pedro Alvarez first base, Gregory Polanco in right. Chris Stewart had the starting catcher today instead of Cervelli. And Gerrit Cole will be on the mound, and he's going to start us off here against Granderson. 19 wins, 8 losses for Cole in this season. 2.60 ERA. No complete games, but maybe he'll get one here. Maybe we'll give him a shot. And Curtis Granderson leads it off with a bomb. Home run. 1 roll. See ya. That's not the start you want if you're a Pirates fan. getting your day of due. 26 homers on the season for Granderson. He gets one there. All right, 1-0 Campbell. 2-2, and he pops it up behind the plate, and it's caught by Stewart. Duda. 3-11. Get that in the shot a little more. 5-11, I mean. It's a grounder back to the pitcher, and Cole will handle it and throw Duda out at first. And now Kadire. 3-3. That's a grounder to second. And so up with it Walker, and he throws over. So that's it for the first. Okay, so a little bit of a hole for the Pirates to dig out of. Let's see if they can do it here against Thor. 3-2. That's a liner to third base. Neil Walker, it's a 4-6, which is a strikeout. And now McCutcheon. 5-8 strikes him out, and that will be it for the Pirates. Okay, we're picking it up here in the second inning with Daniel Murphy. And he's going to pop that out to Walker at second. Wilmer Flores. That's a strikeout on a 5-5. And now Lagares. For a ground to third base, that's going to be Harrison throwing to first. 1-0 on a leadoff homer to Granderson. Here's Marte leading off the second. 3-9. That's a fly ball into center field and caught. Lagares. Here's Gong. 2-8. He's going to tie it up here if it's a 1-18 on the D20. And it's a 16. That is a solo home run for Gong. And it is squared up at 1. Alvarez. 6-8. Grounder to shortstop. Flores is a 4. Not the greatest of gloves out there. 4-7 is going to be an error. E6. Not able to handle that one. So now Polanco with Alvarez at first. Not a good runner. 4-5. That's a strikeout. 2 gone. Chris Stewart. 6-3, a fly ball into right. That would be Granderson, who is a 2-rated right fielder. 2-15 is a single and an error. So 2 errors in the inning on the Mets. This is going to be one for Granderson. But that'll bring up Cole to hit the pitcher, and he needs a 2 column to drive in this run. It would be an unearned run if he does. 4-5, another strikeout. That's 4 for Syndergaard. Does give up the homer, but covers up the 2 errors by his team. Actually, I could have, yeah. So, yeah, that was an E9. Single and an E9. And we've got a roof over our heads here. Well, not at PNC Park, but we are not really in PNC Park. But a little bit of thunder outside on this dreary March day here in Tenacious land. But in Pittsburgh, it's good enough for a game, and the Mets and Pirates are tied at 1. And I just realized I didn't give the Mets 1 here. That's a 4-10, which is a grounder to second, And that'll be a play made by Walker now. Syndergaard, a good hitter. 5-5, he strikes out. 2 away, Granderson, 1-8. He strikes out, so Cole coming into his own here. He's put down 9 in a row after that homer. Okay. Top of the order, Harrison. 6-10, a grounder to second base. Murphy makes the play. The only thing that's problem, I'm having trouble getting the cards apart. Here's that's not McCutcheon. See, that's what I'm saying. There's Neil Walker. He came off the pile too. 2-6 is a walk. Third base runner, actually fourth base runner. I guess you can't call Gong a base runner. He never really ran him. He kind of jogged him, if you will. So McCutcheon now with Walker at first. 4, and there's going to be a double play. 6-4-3 ends the third. Still 1-1. Top of the fourth. Campbell 1-6 is a strikeout. That's 4 for both pitchers right now. Lucas Duda against Cole 4-3. Fly ball to left. It's going to be Marte, who is, this is one of the best outfields I think that I've seen in cards. Outfield, roll it again on the 20. And a 3, that is an out. You got Marte a 1 in left. McCutcheon a 1 in center. Polanco a 2 in right. They are super. Now Kadire. 5-9 strikes him out. And Cole keeping it together. Now it's 12 in a row. Okay, bottom of the fourth, Starling Marte. 2-3, that's a grounder to shortstop, and Flores will handle that. Now, the guy who answered the call, Jung Ho Gong, homer in the second, tied this one up, and it's a 6-5, that's a strikeout. That's 5 for Syndergaard, just like 5 for Cole, and now Alvarez, 1-4, grounder to second base. And that play will be made. We're through 4. 1-1. So how it would look if it weren't for that leadoff home run from Granderson. But to say that Cole would be perfect at this point would be to say if the dog didn't stop to use the facilities, he would have caught the rabbit. So, but here we are in the top of the fifth. Murphy. 2-8. That's a pop out to second base. Caught by Walker. Now Flores, a 4-2, grounder to second. So Walker will again be pressed into duty. And now it's Juan Lagares, 2-6. And that's a liner to third. Misses the 2-5 and the 2-7, which are both automatic hits. So another 0 in the column for the Mets through 4.5. Okay, we know who was the one to blink in real life. It was Syndergaard. Pirates won this game 4-1, but currently it is knotted up at a single apiece. Solo home run each. I guess that's how you'd put it. And now Polanco, 4-7, is going to be a possible single off Syndergaard's card. Probably not. But it's a 2, so it is. And so that is the third hit for the Pirates today. And Plawecki's a 2-arm. So with that, it's going to make it a 1-12. Stewart, they're going to get up there and they're going to hit and run with Stewart. And it's a 5 on the hit and run. That's a grounder. and but that will advance Polanco. The only play for Murphy is to first, and so that brings up Gerrit Cole. Gonna let him swing away. 5-6. That's a grounder to second. Could it sneak by Murphy? He's a 4. If it sneaks by him, that could be a run. Let's see. 4 and 7 is a 1-base error. So another error on the middle infield. And that is 3 in the game for the Mets. Not very friendly game as far as defense goes in this one. Brings up Josh Harrison at first and third. They're going to play a double play depth, looking for that ground ball A. 2-7. That's a strikeout, a big strikeout for Syndergaard. Now it's going to take a hit to bring in that run, or 2 walks would do it. Here's a good guy for at least the first part of it, Neil Walker. 2-11. That's a grounder to first base, and that's going to retire the side. No runs on a hit, 1 error, 2 left. Okay, 6th inning in this bonus Tenacious Diamond King episode. It's going to be the Mets leading off here, 1-1. Your score. Cole is rocking, and it's Plawecki at the plate. 5-6 is a strikeout. Gerrit Cole, that's his 6th K. And now Syndergaard at the plate. 1-12 is a ground ball. We're not going to worry about injuries. He did not get injured in this game. 6-3. Now Curtis Granderson. 4-7. That's a single. Second hit of the game. I was going to say that's the first hit. And he's 2 for 3. He's the only one getting anything off of Cole here in this one. So with 2 outs, Campbell at the plate. They will not be holding Granderson. 3-10 is a walk. So that puts a runner into scoring position, and here is Duda. Cole working into a little bit of trouble here. Tried to pitch around Campbell. Now first and second with 2 away. 5-5, and he strikes him out. That's 7. And we're through 5.5. 1-1. Bottom of the 6th. And it will be McCutcheon. He's 0 for 2, and that's a 3-6, and he strikes out a second time in the game. 1 out. Starling Marte. 5-6, that's a grounder to second. Murphy a 4 again. Well, it's leaning. We're going to re-roll. 4 and 20. Blackbirds. Oh, it's an out. 1. Nobody on base, so 4-3. Double checking that. All right. Brings up Kong. Only guy to score for the Pirates today so far. It is a 2-2, and that's a foul out to the catcher. Going to the 7th. Okay, Kadire facing Cole. 5-7, a grounder to short. That's going to be... Now that is the weakness of the Pirates, is their infield defense is a 4 for Kong. And that's going to be a 2-base error. So that's an E6. So it's going to be Murphy. Let him swing away. 1-6, grounded to first base. Runners hold if no runners are forced. We aren't playing any other rule other than basics, so that's going to be a U3. Looks the runner back. So now Wilmer Flores, Kadire not good enough to steal. third here. 5-7. That's another gong. This time 12. Okay, so that is if no runners are forced, runners hold. Okay, so that's going to be an out. That'll be 6-3, and the runner holds at second. So sorry, it's the way they have that worded isn't exactly the cleanest. And so Lagares with 2 outs and a runner still in scoring position for 11. Fly ball to right. And here is Polanco. 2-20 is an out, and that is going to be the side retired 7th inning stretch. Okay, both pitchers getting a little tired here now, but we're going to keep going. Alvarez, 2-9, strikes him out. I think that is 7 for Syndergaard as well. So Polanco, 2-6, is going to possibly be a triple. Otherwise, it'll be a single. 1-5, and it's a 1. That is a triple for Polanco, so they're going to have to play with the infield in here this late. And with the way Cole is pitching. So now Stewart, they're going to intentionally walk Stewart to get to Gerrit Cole. Reached on an air last time up. Going to be swinging away. 3-6, and that is going to be, so they could play double play depth, and we were going to say that anyway. That's a 3-6. As a grounder to short, 6-4-3 ends the inning, and the intentional walk works. So we're going to the 8th. 1 in the first for New York, 1 in the second for Pittsburgh. That's all the scoring we've had. We've had some runners in good position to score. Pittsburgh's had runners at third twice. Couldn't get them home either time, and so now it's going to be Plawecki leading off against Cole. 5-7, a grounder to short again. Got this roll quite a few times. See if Gong can get it again this time. 18 is going to be an out. So 1 gone, and it'll be Syndergaard. I'm going to let him hit. 6-9. Draws a walk. Brings up Granderson. 2-11. That'll be a fly ball to right B. So no advance as Polanco makes the grab. So it's going to be up to Eric Campbell to do anything with Syndergaard running the base paths. 6-6. And this is going to be trouble. If it's a 1 or a 2, it's a triple. And that would score Syndergaard from first. And how about that? A triple for Campbell. No triples in real life, but he's going to get one here because we're playing basic rules, and it's 2-1 Mets. And Pittsburgh's going to have to get somebody warming up. It'll be Jared Hughes. Actually, let me see. Yeah, we'll go with Jared Hughes. And now Duda. 2-5 strikes him out. But that will be a run, and now Pittsburgh needs 1 to tie, 2 to win. Okay, Pirates do have the top of the order coming here. This will be it for Syndergaard, most likely this inning. 3-8, and he gets into that one. It's going to go all the way to the wall, and it's going to be a double for Josh Harrison, now 1 for 4. Mets will get Alex Torres warming up. We go to the mound. Talk about the weather. Neil Walker. 5-7 is a strikeout. So here comes McCutchen. 5-6. That's a ground ball to second base. Murphy a 4. 4 and 13 is a one base error, and I think this is going to be it. So a second error on Murphy in this game, and that will be it. As Marte coming to the plate, they're going to go to Alex Torres. Okay, so it'll be Alex Torres. They're going to play it here with infield in, even with a runner on first. They cannot allow that run to score. So Starling Marte at the plate. 3-8 is a strikeout, and now they can play back because they've got 2 outs. And it'll be Jung Gong. Already went yard once. Can he do it again? 5-5 is a ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop is Flores. He is a 4. Will this get by him, or will he be able to take care of this and have the inning be over? 11. That is going to be an out. Takes the short route. That's a 6-4. Fielder's choice. And more runners stranded for the Pirates. So it's 2-1. Mets going to the top of the 9th. To the 9th. And be Mark Melancon relieving Gerrit Cole. Not the start Cole wanted. He had a good one. But his team couldn't get much on Syndergaard. They did get plenty, but couldn't get home a run when down. So Kadyr's going to lead off here against Melancon. 1-9. This could be gone. This would make it 3-1. 1-12 would be a homer for Kadyr. But it's a 15, so that will be a double. So Daniel Murphy, not going to be bunting with him. 2-6, that's a grounder to short, no advance as Gong makes the play. Now it's Wilmer Flores. 3-5, strikes him out. And now Juan Lagares. 2-6 is a liner to third, and they're going to need a run to tie it up here. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, and it'll be Juris Familia. Okay, Pirates' last chance. It's going to be against Familia, Mets closer, and it'll be Alvarez to lead off. 3-11 is a walk. They're going to pinch run. Hold on a second. Okay, so we've dropped in the pinch runner here. It's going to be Jordy Mercer. Going to pinch run for Alvarez. That's going to be Gregory Polanco at the plate. Tying run on. And here we go. 2-6. 1-5 would be a triple. Otherwise a single with the runner going to third. It is a 3. That is a triple. It's going to tie the ball game, and that is a blown save for Familia. Coming in to score is Mercer, and Polanco will park it at third. And let's see, this is batter 7. What an RBI. What a comeback now. Can they complete it? So they're going to pinch hit for Stewart with Cervelli. And they're going to intentionally walk Cervelli. And then that brings up the pitcher spot. Sean Rodriguez will be the pinch hitter there. Going to intentionally walk him to set up forces all around. And that's going to bring up Harrison. They're going to play infield in. Harrison at the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out. Can Familia get out of this jam and get him to the 10th? 1-7. A fly ball to left field B. That will be deep enough. That will be caught. That'll be a sac fly. In comes Polanco, and the Pirates win on a walk-off sac fly. No play at the plate from Kadire. In comes Polanco. 2 runs in the 9th. 3-2 is your final here from PNC Park. Cole did not get the victory, but the Pirates did. Nice game here today. I'm going to just wrap it up after this. Just say thanks, everybody, for supporting this project. You know, it's fun to have things to give us meaning for the games we play. Not everybody gets it. We've got family that doesn't usually get it. We can't even get them to play head-to-head, so we've got to find these ways to occupy our time with the things we love, and it's great that these games have gotten realistic enough that they can do a pretty good job of estimating real life. And we had a fun game with this. Not going to total up the hits or anything right here. Just thanks again to everybody who's watched this. Keep supporting our channel. We'll keep having different games out here, whether it's Stratomatic or the Play Games series or ATBA. There's just lots of it to do, and it's just nice to have. It's nice to complete a project, and but still, the Dodgers are your champions. But Pirates get a nice win here. It was 4-1 in real life, 3-2 here on a nice walk-off sac fly by Josh Harrison. So see you soon here on the channel. Hit the like button if you enjoy our videos. And go ahead and hit subscribe, and you can go ahead and hit the little bell there on the same page if you want to get notifications whenever one of our videos comes up. Thanks for watching the Tenacious Diamond King project, Diamond Kings for the 2015 season at Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm Tenacious Earl. Have a great day, everybody.